Greetings and welcome back to the channel. My name is Henry, aka Old Dude on Steam and on Discord, and we are here today to play 7 Days to Die Ravenhearst mod. Well, actually, we're not going to play it just yet. Real quick, idiot check. We are recording. Let me give you a disclaimer. I have a potty mouth. I have a potty mouth. I have a potty mouth. I curse like a drunk sailor. I use the F word like a comma and like it's my job and as though people pay me to do it. I love colorful adjectives and harsh language. So if harsh adult language is offensive to you, then frankly I may not be the channel for you and I will bid you a good day. Now, the reason I say we're not going to play it just yet is because I'm going to go over a couple of things really quick and then hopefully I will have my first Ravenhearst video for the new alpha, which as you can see right here, alpha 21.2 stable. Alpha 21.2 stable. Version 9.2.2b8. I will show you how to get this. Let me get through this first. The map is generated, everything is all set and ready to go. I just want to show you folks how to do the manual install really quick because I'm not sure if it's up on the mod launcher yet, but we're going to exit out of this, which will take you over to my desktop. Now, this is my folder for Ravenhearst. This is my copy of my 7 Days to Die game, which is on my desktop. So let me minimize this. Now, the way you do this, okay, first off, you go to your Steam. You need to make sure your 7 Days to Die is set up for the latest alpha. And the way you do that, okay, is by going to Properties, then you go to Betas. Now, you have to make sure that the alpha version that you're choosing matches the alpha version for the mod that you're going to download. Otherwise, these things will not work. So, for this version of Ravenhearst, you're going to do alpha 21.2 stable, which is the latest version. And once again, that's under, you right click, you go to Properties, then you go to Betas, and then at the drag down menu, just scroll down to 21.2 stable, and you're good to go. I don't have to do any of that because I'm already set up. So we'll close that out. Now we come over here to the Discord, which if you are not on the Ravenhearst Discord, go back to one of my older videos, and right at the beginning, I have the menu screen open for Ravenhearst. First line in the big red box is the Ravenhearst Discord. This is where you're going to get it because I can't figure out how the fuck I'm going to put I'm going to figure this out and I will get a link for this Discord in my description for my videos. For my Discord, I'm going to start putting descriptions for shit as soon as I can figure it all out. I'm an idiot. I don't know how to do any of this stuff yet because, well, I'm lazy and I haven't really looked into it. I'll figure it out. I'll get there. But this is where it is. Once you get on the Ravenhearst Discord, it's under Ravenhearst News. And this is the latest. It came out yesterday. I missed it because, once again, I'm an idiot. Plus, I was spending time with the family. So, I chose the direct link. Okay, because it's actually very easy to do. Once you've done it one fucking time, this is a cakewalk. Okay, you can still choose to do it through the mod launcher, which let's check that really quick because I do still have the mod launcher. Now, what you do in the mod launcher is you install new mod and you look from the list. And there it is, Ravenhearst 9.1.2. Now we check our Discord, Ravenhearst 9.2.2. So the versions don't match. I do not recommend using the mod launcher at this time. I'm sure eventually this will match the version that we want to play, but for now we're not going to bother with the mod launcher and I'm just going to show you how to do the direct install. So you click on the Discord and you stay in this window, and once again under RH News, usually the latest version is in the news. Jax and his team are really good about keeping folks up to date. So just click on the direct download and it kicks you right to the page. Now, as you can see, I already have a copy of the page open because I already downloaded it. So we'll look at this, and this is it. It's right here. You click here, download it, and bang, you tell it where you want it to download. For me, once again, it's desktop. Everything for me goes to my desktop first, and then I move it to wherever I want it to go after that. So once you have it downloaded, okay, you have this right here. Now, mine shows up like this because I use a program called WinRAR for my zipping, for zip files. Everything is done through that. When I open it up, you'll see that it has one simple folder, mods. Now, let's put this on pause for a second and let's go to a different section. Open up your computer, go to wherever you installed your game. okay, is where you want to go. Now, for me, as you can see, I have many, many drives, but this is where my games all are. You come in Steam, you go to your Steam apps, you go to Common, and then here, 7 Days to Die. You're going to right click this, or however you do it, and make a copy of this, and then paste this copy wherever you want it to go. I'll even do it right now. I'll copy real quick, and then I'll paste it here. Now, once again, this is after you have picked the current version of the game that you want. 21.2 stable is the version that we're going with. Now, as you can see, I have two different versions of mods on my desktop. This one is not 21.2 stable. This is 21.2 experimental, I believe, and I'm going to be getting to Darkness Falls at another point in time. But anyway, once you've got this copied, you'll have a copy of 7 Days to Die. Now, in that folder, and I'll show you the plain folder because this is what it looks like. I'm not gonna continue copying this. I don't need another copy of it on my desktop. But this was my 7 Days to Die folder before I renamed it to Ravenhearst. So all I did was I opened this up, and you'll notice that now in here, this folder is here. This folder is not here in the generic copy that you make from your Steam apps. That folder comes when you take the zip file and extract it to this specific folder. I highly recommend you name this folder to Ravenhearst prior to extracting the zip files. And then you just or you can do it all on your desktop. I mean, it doesn't take but a few minutes. So what you could do is you can just open this up with whatever zip file that you use. You can extract this right to your desktop, which takes mere seconds to do. And then you can copy it from there into the folder that you're going to use for Ravenhearst. That's how I recommend you do it. It's really simple, and it sounds complicated, but it's not. And once you get the hang of it, it's really, really easy to do. So then now that you've got this folder here, you can take this and copy it into your Ravenhearst folder, which now brings that mods into it, and all the mods for Ravenhearst are there and listed. Okay, and then from there, it's just a simple matter of clicking the 7 Days to Die, letting the stupid Fun Pimps logo go through and make all its funny noises, and bingo bango bongo, Bob's your uncle, Ravenhearst loads up. It is a very simple process once you've gotten the hang of it. And once again, I say once you've gotten the hang of it because not everybody's used to doing the manual install. I, for one, was not. And I feel kind of stupid because once I learned how easy it was to do, thanks to watching Jax's video on it, I realized that this is very simple. And once again, we're back here to the screen, and we can start our game. Now, as you can see, I don't have a game for Ravenhearst just yet. I said screw it. I deleted everything. I wiped it completely clean. But I did make a new map. So we have a map. Let me show you where it is. Right here. It's called Raul. Yeah, right there. And then I'm going to name my game RH. I think it was Solo S1. Yeah, something like that. Now, we'll do all my settings and I'll get into the game, and that's where we'll call the video because I have a very important question that I want you folks to answer for me. Do we want to see me start from the beginning, or do we want to see me get to a spot and just pull everything in and continue kind of sort of from where we left off? I'll be honest, I'm kind of thinking I want to start from scratch again because he's got new stuff, and I want to experience the new stuff. And I don't know if it starts at the very beginning of the game or if it's later on down the line. But in any event, here we go. Here are our settings. We're going to go Warrior difficulty, XP multiplier always at 100, just to try to keep your game stage fairly balanced. Day cycle is 24 hours, or 24-hour cycle 60 minutes. Daylight length is 18 hours, which means nighttime is 15 minutes. 45-minute days, 15-minute nighttime. Then, here we go. Basic. We're going to take our blood moon frequency and make it 10 days. Every 10 days. Reason being, Ravenhearst is all about storyline immersion and not so much about the hordes. Other mods may be about the hordes. Ravenhearst is about quests and storylines and whatnot. And to me, the hordes are a side note. They're still cool and fun to do, but they're a side note. Okay. And then the blood moon count, we always max that out 64. They always walk during the day, sprint at night, and then on blood moons, they are on nightmare. They will kick your ass if you fuck up. It's that simple. And then we come to advanced. Player block damage. I always do 150. AI damage always stays the same. I'm going to leave this disabled, and I will explain why. When I mine, I may not return to the mine shaft for a day or two or a couple days. And some really weird things have been happening with chunk reset enabled. If you don't go to your mine shaft over the time period, that whole chunk resets and you have to redig it all out. Not necessarily bad, but just time consuming and unnecessary. So, and as we know, Henry hates unnecessary. We drop nothing on death. Nothing. Nothing. Enemy spawns are on, and creative mode is off to start. Multiplayer, don't care. Ravenhearst, we do care. Yeah, no, 32. That is a good amount right there. And once I get in and start running around and playing, you will see and understand why. So the Wandering Horde size, though, I am going to up that. I'm going to double that because the last few Wandering Hordes that I ran across, they weren't really all that, much to shake a stick at. I'm not really afraid of them. That will put some fear in my bones and make me want to avoid them. So, with that said, and everything else going, let's get started, get in, and like I said, once I get in, I'm gonna do one thing. I'm gonna show where I am on the map so you can see, and I'm gonna show you. Well, you know what? No, let's not. I took a quick look at the map, and there's a couple of towns that are in some pretty prime positions as far as biomes go. We'll leave that. Yeah, we'll just leave it as it is. The thing I am going to do, though, and I thought about this long and hard, I'm going to pull one item out of the creative menu. It is going to be the automatic weapon class. I'm going to start with the blunt weapon class and the automatic weapon class. So I have them from the get-go. I'm not going to worry about the inventory because that seems to have been rebalanced. I'm not going to worry about a helmet leg because I'll get that through questing. I am going to pull the class books out. Please hold, cough incoming. All right, excuse me. Sorry about that. So here we are back in Ravenhearst, and once again, you can pause all of this to watch this, to read this if you really want to. I've read it enough times to know that I don't really care. All right, I seem to be in a pretty good spot, so let's do this. Let's read that. Let's accept that. And there we go. Everything that you need to get yourself started in Ravenhearst is right there. Food, drink, land claim block, torch, your class selection book, and a weapon. They give you a basic weapon. You won't be able to use this until you are able to craft a personal crafting station, which once again will come during the course of the basic generic quests. So I think what we'll do is, really? That was nice. Oh, sweet. We're going to end the video here, call the episode, because, like I said, I want to know what you folks think. I have what I want to do, what I think I'm going to do, but in any event, I don't want this to be terribly long. So we'll just loot a couple things around the area and, get a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and then call it a day. So anyway, if you like the content, please like, join, and subscribe. Tell your folks, tell your friends, tell your families. Be sure to hit that bell notification icon. I believe I'm going to have my first Ravenhearst video up for this series tonight. I'm hoping to get it done this evening and have it posted tonight. I just got home from work a little while ago and wanted to get this up so you folks didn't think I was fucking dead. But I had a really long, rough night at work, and I don't want to game right now. I just want to go the fuck to bed. But I wanted to get this done so you knew what to expect and what was coming. So once again, hit the bell notification icon so you can be alerted to when I post up my latest videos for Ravenhearst. And yes, Darkness Falls is coming. It's absolutely coming. I think we're gonna slide away from the joke mod, and we're gonna get going on Darkness Falls. I'm just gonna wait for him to do the stable, and then we'll get banging on that. So we'll be doing Darkness Falls and Ravenhearst side by side. So yeah, until next time, which hopefully, like I said, I'll get my first video posted up tonight, and we can get the series cracking. Stay safe, take care of you and yours, have fun, and as always, make sure you play your game. Take care.